Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to our broadcast here. We are live at PAX number 15. I'm joined by Robert. How you doing, Robert?
Good, how you doing?
Doing very well. We're having fun. We were talking about PAX, all this good stuff. Robert used to live up here in Seattle, but back here visiting for the event.
Yeah.
And we're about to show your game off.
Awesome.
Gnomoria.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you want to give us a lead-in before we just jump right into this game footage and start going to town?
So, I mean, Gnomoria is a Sandbox management game.
Okay.
And so everything's procedurally generated, and it's like more of like a survival sandbox game. So the object is just to kind of foster the village and try to survive as long as you can.
And grow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You want to start looking at it a little bit?
Yeah, we'll throw this in the game here in a second. And
sure.
it's mainly you developing it, right? You said you get a little bit of help from
graphic-wise? Yeah, contracted out some art and audio, and then I do all the programming and design.
In-game? Can we get in-game, please? So let's get started here, and it looks like...
So if you, So everything in the world is procedurally generated.
Okay.
And it's 3D, so if you use the mouse wheel, you can scroll up and scroll down, go the other way, you can get away from the terrain.
Okay.
And so the management style of gameplay, everything is kind of hands-off. You don't control anyone direct.
Okay.
So if you right-click, you can see, you can terrain, go to mine wall, just as like an example.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah. And then do mine wall, and you can select into the it's a cross-section into the ground here. So if you click into that and drag, left click and then just, left click once, and there you go.
Okay.
And so you can mine out some tunnels and some rooms.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. And you'll chop down trees and designate areas for farms. And then when you're ready to go, you hit spacebar and unpause it.
Okay.
You get it? Yeah.
Okay. So this is a little bit like a Dwarf Fortress, kind of?
Very similar to Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, it's that style of management sandbox.
So this is my cluster of settlers right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to rotate around, you could do a comma period like.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I figured you probably had a method in here.
And if you control scroll wheel, you can zoom out if you want to get a. I guess try left control.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that gives me a better sense of the landscape here a little bit. And then okay, cool. I see the top left display. Looks like the important stuff there.
There's a bit of a learning curve, so I'm gonna let you try to, I guess, kind of get your grasp on it, and then just definitely shoot questions my way as you're figuring stuff out.
So
you'll want to chop some trees down at maybe in that first area, and then get a farm set up with agriculture.
Right, start clearing.
Yeah.
So fell trees.
Fell trees sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little. Oh wait.
So if you left click once, and then you could go.
Yeah.
And then if you want to move while you're doing this, you could right click and move the camera still.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's try to take that out right there. Why not just
get the whole area, right?
Yeah, right.
Get it all.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then should I just let that run, or should I maybe like try to plant?
Yeah, I mean, you could
farm as well.
You could unpause it and then just keep going while they're running around too.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's see what's happening here.
Oh, it's gonna save real fast. Okay, and then hit it again.
Oh, okay. Since it saved it there.
And then get a farm going. You can right click and go to agriculture.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
You're gonna pause? Okay.
I'm gonna pause.
Okay.
We're gonna take a tactical pause here. Tactical pause. And then are those mushrooms?
That's just like decor on the grass.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Right where you mine away, there's some dirt on the ground, and so everything it's like in a sandbox sense, everything in the world can be destroyed and rebuilt somewhere else. So that dirt's just going to stay there. But if you want them to move it, you can designate an area as a stockpile and say to stock dirt.
Okay.
And so then they'll move dirt. So if you right click, you can see all the different options.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So right click. That's left.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. And if you do designate area, there's a whole lot to absorb all in the game. If you make a stockpile, you can put that anywhere.
Yeah.
So try that out. Just to clear it out. Just put it somewhere outside of there even.
Okay.
And then try over there, sure. And then if you open up goods, if you hit the plus next to goods, you can select soil. And they'll just start pulling all the dirt out of that tunnel and putting it right there on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So unpause it, you'll watch them do that.
Oh, sweet. So it's really automated gathering.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
everything's, you don't control anybody direct. It's all hands-off management.
Very cool.
And you're trying to, run an efficient village here, basically, right? And kind of automate as much as you can. And so if you want to start going down, you could select mine, or I guess dig, and do stairs down.
Okay.
And then just keep, as you get lower, you'll find stone, and then you can start crafting all the good stuff.
Maybe some subterranean monsters.
Yeah, definitely subterranean monsters.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, let's get them working on this. This here tunnel. Make a little underground lair for my dudes. Ooh, military.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna get there yet. This is cool though. I know I've had some friends that are like really into Dwarf Fortress, and it's certainly a really cool style of game to kind of be that overseer, and not directly involved, but also kind of SimCity-y of just watching everything kind of grow and prosper.
I've noticed that it's really easy to just kind of get absorbed into it. When I first start having friends play test it, it's kind of like, they'll call me later. I'm like, I just played 8 hours straight, and it's hard at the convention kind of setting to try to focus, but but when you're playing single player and you're there by yourself, it's like it's easy to just kind of get absorbed into it, and just the time goes by, you don't realize it. So if you want to go back to that
escape
one. Sure.
Or
what are you trying to do?
I think I want to back out of what I was going to build.
So if you right click somewhere else, and then do remove designation.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And you could kill that farm,
Okay.
So go back to remove designation, and then left click on the farm.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So
click over there, right click, and then remove designation, and then left click on the farm. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a definite learning curve. There's so much just right off the bat that you can do. That there's lots of controls to kind of absorb.
Let's see. So, designated area.
Yeah.
Cool.
The stockpiles and farms and groves.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up some tree stockpiling.
Oh, good.
So, how does it work if you have a lot of multiple stockpiles in there? Does it all just kind of?
So you have priority options right there. Like see this priority 5.
Right.
And you could position them near stuff. So it's pretty common to have your stockpile set up near workshops. So they're kind of like a input-output for the different workshops. Like you might have raw stone next to a stone cutter, and then stone blocks on the other side. So they kind of don't have to go very far. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's funny. I was playing March of Industry.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that,
but
it's about building a factory. And,
and
some of the stuff is the same. It's just like you want to have a nice flow of production and everything happening. So should I pin in my cattle? Should I keep my cattle safe?
You can make a pasture.
A pasture. Okay,
cool. And they'll hang out there. You don't even need to put walls. They know. You just tell them, tell them where to stand.
That's good.
Know. Yeah.
Nice animals there.
And they eat straw, and you start off with yaks, and so your ranchers will milk the yaks.
Okay.
So
it's that guy.
So he's a cotton. If you forage the cotton, then you can fill it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like if there was a tree there, you'd have to chop the tree down first.
Yeah, for sure. So
forage at the bottom there, and then you could select the whole big area if you want.
Yeah. We got all sorts of stuff to forage out here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and go back to that pasture and right click it, and then up at the animal you can select yak.
Oh, nice.
Right now, yeah. So then they'll pull the yaks over your ranchers.
They'll move over there.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Try to dig some stairs down.
Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so terrain.
Oh, terrain.
Dig.
Yeah.
Stairs down. Yeah. And then put it somewhere, and then roll down to the next one. Yeah. So click. Yeah. And then try to put it next to it. Put one next to it.
Is that?
Look, go over one more.
That one?
Go down one. Try that. Yeah. So you're looking at 2 different views right now. So they're gonna mine that wall out and then dig stairs down. So you'll see it once you let them do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the green jobs are ones that somebody's actively working on, and the yellow ones are ones you've got queued up, but nobody's like see these yellow trees down there.
Or they're too busy. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And
okay,
then,
so I did just go 2 down levels.
Yeah, you
can
just keep going down. It goes down to like -100 or so, and there's the different materials get better as you go down for better.
Yeah, like drop chances or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to -7.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
So I think up a little bit, you might have to mine some walls to connect up the like right there.
Oh, okay.
So go down one. Yeah, go up one, and go. Yeah, you'll need to dig down to that. So dig some stairs down here. Yeah.
Oh, you mean
dig stairs down because they can't get to the one below it yet.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, so they can get to this floor, but you want to dig stairs from this floor down to that floor.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do if you hit E, you can see into it, so you can kind of see like 3D a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's kind of hard, so you might want to close it when you're going to select stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, like 3D wise in the ground.
Yeah.
So click on the wall next to one of the stairs, like right
there.
Like down one. Yeah. So.
Yeah, there.
There you go, right there. Yeah. And that one, if you want to cancel, you can do cancel job. Yep.
Sweet. Oh.
So this is like the top of the wall, and so it's like you want to put the box around it where that yellow thing is the top of the box. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me get back to.
Oh, if you mine out a little wall there, you can get to that stairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Just something next to it, yeah.
Here we go. There we go. We're making some progress.
Yeah. So yeah, if you tell them to mine the walls there, if it's on top of the dig stairs down, it'll overwrite the dig stairs down. So you might have canceled stairs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you're looking at like a wireframe cube, right? And the yellow is the top of the cube. Does that make sense now?
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a full wall.
Yeah,
and then the bottom of the cube is the floor.
I've seen other games, which is kind of confusing of if you're building upwards, they do the top is the top, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So we got stairs down to here. I might have canceled that job, right?
Yeah.
And we'll build some stairs. And dig stairs down.
And you might need to hit E again to be able to click on it, yeah. To do on the wall, that's fine, yeah.
Right there?
Right there's perfect.
Okay.
And then go down one, let's see where that's at. You can just go over one. Yeah, right there's good.
Yeah.
So that cube is the floor you're on, and then the stairs you're looking at is the level below you. It's like a preview of the level below you, yeah. Okay. And then you'll probably hit some stone soon, and that'll let you start building some workshop. That's all stone right there, right? Yeah.
Oh, right there, that black and.
Oh, that black might be coal, but if you left click on that, yeah, you can see left click down a little bit more. That's like sandstone, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like a handful of different kinds of stone. They're different colors. That's the only difference between them.
Right, and, that looks like that's already maybe some
yeah,
sandstone.
so you can start building some workshops if you want to get that going.
Okay, should I just also set up a little bit more mining?
Sure, yeah, feel free.
A little layer going up there. Okay, cool. Oops, wrong direction.
Oh, it's nighttime now.
Uh-oh.
You get a full, we're in spring, and you get all the way until summer before you have to worry about getting attacked by anybody. You get some time to set up.
That's good, that's good. And so I can see, I guess, you know, your stockpile, it's only however many units you have?
Yeah, so you can build crates to kind of maximize efficiency and space there. So, yeah, if you...
Oh, that's what that is over there?
Yeah, so you can fit more logs in the crate.
Okay.
You start off with a couple, but you can't build more until you start building some workshops.
Oh, okay, and they already have it in there.
Yeah.
So, I guess since you said I got some stone.
So the crude workbench is the first one you could start with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that takes 1 log and 1 stone, which you got plenty of.
Okay, cool.
And then if you want to rotate it, you can hit R. Otherwise, you just put it wherever.
Right.
And then, so yeah, they're coming to build that. And then from there, you can build some planks and build a chair and a workbench and start building the other workshops.
Well, do I got to put in like a build order for that?
Yeah, you'll see. Once he's done crafting it, you can right-click it. Yeah, so now he's finished constructing that. If you right-click that, then you can see you got plank chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So so you hit craft down the bottom left.
Perfect.
Oh, so down on the bottom left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that option there. So if you click on the craft 2 now, and you want to put a number in there, they'll always maintain that in the stock. So
nice.
Yeah, so if you want to craft to 10, and then as they're using planks to build chairs, let's say, and you drop below 10, they'll craft back up to 10.
Nice.
Just to kind of manage stocks that way.
Oh, that's really smart.
And you can also just check repeat, and they'll just craft planks forever. As long as they have logs, they'll craft planks if you do that.
Right. Okay.
And then this window here is a queue. So if you want to prioritize that chair, let's say, you can move it up in the list.
Okay.
And if they can't build something, they just skip it and go to the next thing in the list. So it won't hold up your production.
Seems like you got a lot of really good ways to streamline this because it can be really difficult.
Yeah, definitely. There's also some options like try to build like a carpenter, let's say.
Okay.
So if we go to build workshop and wood, go to carpenter. And just say build. So we have no workbench, no chair, no chisel, right? And if you
but it'll set it up.
Yeah, so you can put that wherever, right there, sure.
Yeah, why not?
And then if you left click that, yeah, and then click over on the task, you can see we're missing that stuff.
Oh,
and then there's a craft missing ingredients checked. And so that'll queue up any ingredients that it can do.
Yeah.
And so some of the things you won't have workshops for. This one you can actually make everything at the crude bench. And then if you want to micromanage stuff, you can uncheck that and really get into managing that stuff yourself.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so I also should probably build a little stone stockpile, do some things.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So actually first let's...
So you're going to designate, yeah. You're going to chop some more trees down.
While I'm at it, why don't we... A little forage.
Yeah.
It's like Age of Empires, picking the berries, you know. Maybe, let's see. We could also make some stockpiles, right? Where was that at?
Yeah, designate.
Designate, awesome.
And so it's under stone, yeah.
Stone, very cool.
And the stone and dirt will, like you notice that the logs filled up the stockpile real quick.
Yeah.
Stone and dirt will auto pile up into big piles. So you can fit, in every little square you can fit 64 stone or dirt, whereas the logs only fit 1 in there.
Okay.
Just because there's so much of that stuff, you want to be able to compact it up right away.
Yeah. Do some, so that'll just, will that just release that top layer, or?
Would you select, or did you do mine, or did you do chop trees?
No, I do wanted to do mine.
Okay.
And I wanted to start on like this depth.
Yeah.
And then flatten it out for some agricultural steep
so
farming, you know?
So I'll show you a way to do that. Yeah, if you right click and do dig ramp down.
Oh, okay.
What'll happen is, as you dig out a big area, the ramps will collapse because there won't be walls on them, and so you can kind of just flatten out an area with that. So dig ramp down, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then if you wanted to start flattening, you'll have to chop the trees down. They won't. They
would do it for me.
Yeah, you'll have to chop. But if you want to try it over on that section,
okay.
You could dig a ramp down right there, yeah. And they'll basically just flatten the land down, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that looks like it got under. Yeah, do it from there. That'll work.
Oh, I was doing those guys.
Down that level, yeah. Yeah. So at some point, some of your guys are sleeping now. But at some point your miners will, if you scroll down a couple, yeah, then you could do those. You could cancel those, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and now here they come to, and you can watch it'll make ramps, and then as the area flattens out, the ramps will disappear to just be a flat area.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And though you know, if you irrigate out the water will flow through that stuff too. So you can move those lakes around if you want.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Does that become a factor for like farms later?
Yeah.
Or?
So it's a decent source of drink, you know. So you could build a well over the water, and if you want to get into underground farms, you got to muddy up the dirt before you can start planting mushrooms.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so moving the water down underground becomes a thing, but in the beginning you don't have to worry about it really.
Yeah.
Some people like to build, you know, moats around their castles and that kind of thing.
Right.
So moving that stuff around can be fun.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, once you start getting into having to play a little bit of defense, you know, that becomes pretty important.
Yeah, as you're getting started, you can probably start to envision how things slowly build up and get bigger.
And so does it have a, oh, it did when we generated, right? It has a width?
Yeah, this is the medium map, the medium size.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty big, and later creatures either spawn from below or the sides.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, yeah, cool stuff. So, stockpiling food, we got strawberries, we're foraging. Is there any way, like, or how would I go about, you know, like increasing the population? You know, like what are the steps for that, or some of the higher level stuff, right?
Yeah. So as you start to build up, your overall like worth, every item in your kingdom like adds up to a total worth, and so if you start crafting like stone blocks and making walls out of that, that's worth more than like dirt walls, let's say, right? So slowly as you build up your overall worth, that attracts more gnomes to join you, and then it also starts to attract enemies. So the more the more worthwhile you are to raid, the tougher enemies you're going to get. So if you want more guys, then you have to build walls and train up your military and defend what you have too.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's also kind of a natural progression. I kind of got sucked into a fallout shelter.
Okay.
It's a deep, dark place for a few days. You know, you're just tapping away. And sometimes those games can be frustrating when you like grow beyond your limits a little too fast, and then you just get so stressed that instead of just like building something cool, you're just trying to maintain this thing that's just so crazy and it's spiraling out of hand. And I'm sure that's some of the fun here, but
that's definitely an element of management games, is trying to like maintain the chaos. And it's rewarding to have everything kind of running smoothly, you know.
Oh,
There's
for
that
sure.
aspect too.
For sure. Yeah, this is super neat. So maybe where should I go next? I got a stone mason going, or a stone cutter.
I'd start to get a stone cutter. Yeah, so you got the carpenter getting set up, and then I'd go stone cutter and stone mason and then sawmill, and then you can start moving up from there. Those are kind of the first tier workshops that you need to start building the better stuff.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. We got one right there. Sawmill.
Sawmill's good. You'll need a stone mason before you can build that saw blade. So the sawmill needs a saw blade.
I think I got a stone mason over there.
Okay. And then you'll need a stone cutter for the stone mason. The stone cutter cuts the raw stone into blocks, and then the mason carves it into different items.
Stone mason, stone cutter, carpenter, sawmill.
Yeah, so that's good. And you could
workbench.
Yeah, you could peek at that crude workbench and see if they're making progress on anything. So yeah, so you can see all these jobs were generated by the other build jobs.
Right. Yeah, and that's cool. I mean, prioritize it.
Yeah.
Just do what I asked you to do.
Yeah, and you can make another crude workbench if you want to kind of get more stuff built in parallel.
Yeah, good. So is it even worth going deeper right now? I mean, like a wood carpenter?
I'm not sure if there's really time to. I mean, we can see how far we can go, but there's so much more of it we're not going to get to, of course.
Training ground.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then it tells you where some of the stuff is at.
Yeah, so the military has a whole setup for uniforms and positions, and they have different perks, and so you create formations, and then you assign squads to patrol routes and areas to guard, and you can assign them to the training grounds, and then they'll of course be your first line of defense against attackers.
Oh man, yeah, this is deep. You got a lot going on, bud. It's very cool though, Robert.
Thanks.
So, are you available on Steam right now?
Yes, it's on Steam Early Access.
And website's probably just Gnomoria.com.
Gnomoria.com.
Awesome,
Yep.
awesome.
That's a good guess.
Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter at Gnomoria. Yeah.
So simple.
Yep.
So if I want to start making guys, this is where I.
Sure. Yeah. So if you go, there's like some starting stuff. So if you go to squads and just say new squad, and then you can pick a formation, like right there, and you can make your own. But right now you can do that, and you can assign a guy to it, and it'll tell you their stats.
Oh, cool.
So you can look and see, oh, he's good at sword or whatever.
Right.
And then just put someone in it, and.
It's cool. It also kind of tells you what they're up to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then you can go look. Once you close this out, you start with some armor. So he's got the armor there now.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah. And if you want to, you can right click and designate an area.
Oh, for like patrol?
Yeah, you can set up a patrol route, and there's a guard area at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
And then you assign squads to that. And so he's the only guy in his squad right now.
A little perimeter check.
Yep. And then you can just end it by going back to the beginning. Or that works too.
Okay.
I think that should have worked. I missed it. Maybe that didn't work, but.
Good question.
Let's try it again. I don't see where it is.
Yeah, he's over here chilling, unless he's already.
Well, he wouldn't be on it until you assign the squad to the patrol route. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you finish the route by connecting back up to the beginning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you can assign shifts. So you can assign squads. Because they gotta sleep. You can't just have enough.
I can't have the same dude.
Well, you can, but he's gonna go off duty to go sleep or eat at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he still disappears.
And sometimes it's nice to rotate out and have them train too, so that way they're still building up their combat skills. And so he's gonna. Yeah, here he goes. He's on his patrol route now.
Nice. Stands there for a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
He's rolling out. Nice. It's pretty rad.
Yeah. And you can rotate around. I think we did win over that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it helps to kind of see.
Yeah, the beginning view is just a little weird where my gnomes were, but once I rotated around, I just decided to stick with it.
Yeah, it's all procedurally generated, so I don't know what's going to look like when they first start up. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that helps with replayability a lot in games. You know? Just gives you that freedom as well as like. As the developer, that kind of helps out. Is that rain? Is that what's happening?
Rain,
okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Does rain help out? Do I get lightning and thunder later?
No lightning and thunder. Yeah.
Forest fires? Do we have forest fires?
No forest fires.
Yeah. So what are your plans for polishing this up?
Well, right now I've been focusing on mod support because I mean I've been in early access for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And so kind of once it starts going out, there's so many different directions that people want to take it in, and so mod support kind of helps satisfy all of that, you know. And so I'm trying to focus my efforts on supporting people that can add more content in that sense. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure playing this for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
We had a really great time, and I'm excited to see more of this and maybe get my hands on it. You know, we'll see.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that are watching are going to be pretty interested in it, so definitely appreciate it. Thanks so much, Robert.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. All right, well, we got some more games coming up, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.